Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, I wanted to talk about how to get better at anything. And when I mean anything, I mean getting better at like learning a language, getting better at sports, if you want to learn an instrument or even do programming. Really, there's one common factor across all of these like disciplines and people who are at like the highest level is that they all just do that thing a lot. And they spend time with either the language or they spend time actually programming or they spend time actually playing sports. Really just spending more time with the task at hand really gets you the most results. And that's at least what I've seen in really anything. Like there's not really anything where you can, I don't know, change some technique and you get like some crazy 10x boost in your skill. There are some things, for example, if you take learning an instrument like guitar and you learn with bad form at the very beginning, yeah, you might have some rough period actually getting good at like fixing that form later on. But usually it takes a lot less time to fix form than to start off with nothing, like not starting off with no skill at all. A lot of the times I see that people are kind of perfectionists and don't really start actually doing the thing that they want to get better at because they want to say like, oh, I want to get the best form, or I wanted to get really good at, I don't know, playing this sport or dribbling first and then actually doing the sport. And I feel like this is the wrong mindset to go about it because really the time, actual time in the hobby or sport or really anything is going to get you better at that thing. And so I've applied that logic to playing guitar. What I did is when I first started with guitar, I just played a little bit each day and just build over, like over time, I built up my skill. And I got to the point where I was like pretty good with actually playing chords. I could play songs and all that. My like reading actual music theory, like music scales and stuff like that wasn't as good, but I was able to build up over time much faster than if I were to have started with nothing at all and just like waited until I got like perfect theory and perfect like everything until starting to actually play guitar. I did the same thing for Spanish, so you guys can see videos of me speaking Spanish and then also talking about my experience in Spanish. So I've gotten to a point where I would say it's decent. It's not too bad. It's not too good, but it's quite a decent level. And I wouldn't have gotten there if I would have just like studied textbooks and kind of thought about learning the language versus actually doing it, actually spending time with the language and like with natives and doing crosstalk with them. And right now I'm doing the same thing for programming. So I want to get better at LeetCode and I'll be posting more stuff about LeetCode in the near future. So stay tuned for that. But I want to get better at LeetCode and just be able to solve harder questions. And really the only way to get better is just by doing more of it. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the daily challenge, which is a daily LeetCode problem. And just doing that at the very bare minimum, doing one question per day and progressing from there. There is something to be said about people who have like really outstanding skills in some kind of area versus someone who doesn't. But really all of that gets evened out after you spend enough time. Let's say you spend enough time with a language or programming. And what I've seen, at least in my experience, is that nothing really helps you get more progress than actually spending time with the skill or time with that item. So a person who has less time doing that thing or learning that skill, generally they will have like less skill than somebody else. And so yeah, I wanted to do a quick video about getting better at anything. And the next thing that I want to really get better at is getting better at LeetCoding and problem solving. So you guys will probably see a lot of LeetCode stuff in the near future. I might separate it out into a different channel. I'm not sure. Like I might just do like Twitch streams and stuff like that of me LeetCoding. But let me know in the description box below what you guys think and if you like this content and if you want more stuff like this. See you guys in the next one.